Welcome everybody. Oh, gotta do something real quick. Make sure I can still read the text. That way we can have interaction. Granted, yes, I know video quality, sound quality is not going to be the greatest, but I do apologize. How much I can do about that? Sweet. So, that's it. Let's open these up, shall we? Leave comments, say hello. But fight me, you suck, whatever. Don't make a difference. But same time, I decided not wanting to, don't have the few $100s it takes to buy heated gear. And what sucks about gloves, heated gloves for the most part, is, well, every time you turn around, there's one of those things where, that's neat, nice little thing. For a $20 set of handguards off of Amazon, lock washers. So we're gonna try to see if, first off, being that I got a Batwing, I figured should be able to do this without any issues whatsoever. And it shouldn't be hard. Shouldn't be a complicated thing. I mean, both of them look pretty good. Let's see if it's possible to put these in here. The only thing that sucks is it's going to block the white LEDs, but this is for wintertime only riding. Block the cold air off the hands. So, pretty much all things required: 1/2 inch ratchet, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/8 inch. But bolts for the mirrors are 1/2 inch. So, without further ado, we'll remove the first of the handguards, or the mirrors I should say first. Which, this one's going to be a little bit stiff because it's got the mirror mount. It's got the pedestal mount right here. See, my brake set actually has a camera mount for the Action 3. And it's well attached. So, there, slide that there, slide that back in through there. Position mirror somewhat close to being accurate. Put the lock washer back on and tighten bolt back up. One thing I have noticed, you gotta make sure there's room. But I'm not gonna tighten this completely down because I still want to be able to move the mirror if I need to. But the mirror mount, camera mount. Okay. As long as I can put my hand there, I'm gonna put gloves on here in a minute. See how that goes. So brake side's done. Time to do the clutch side. So we got, hey Rat, how's it going? Putting on, trying something to block the cold wind off my hands while I'm riding when it's 30, 20 degrees or colder. I mean, I don't have the couple $100 for all the gear, almost $1,000. When you think most places you've got to have the jacket in order to use the gloves. So, yeah. Merry Christmas to you too. Hey, how's it going, little cowboy? Just putting on the $20 set of handguards. I mean, I'd rather waste 20 bucks than a couple hundred, close to $1,000 for a heated jacket and heated gloves, and them not work. Sorry, my knees are still bothering me a little bit still from the shots that I had the other day. But no, this ain't taking long at all. So if you got a batwing fairing, it seems to be one of those deals where a lot of people, a lot of comments, you know, like even on Advan Black, you don't see a whole lot of people advertising stuff for trikes, but then again, they say, oh, you gotta have this or you gotta have that. Well, so far I got the Advan Black speaker pods on the rear by the tour pack for the bike, and even with all the nonsense that I've got with the speakers, dang, my hand just, my tip of my fingers barely touch these, and they're right up against my speakers. I'll show you here in just a minute. Oh, come on. Stay put. But, yeah, just that quick and easy. 10-15 minutes, voila, done. Now, if I can just get this camera mount out, I'll show y'all close up. So, deal with me for 1 second. Good Lord. This thing don't want to let go. And we'll just do it this way. Let's flip this around to the rear. And as you can tell, it sits pretty snug. And as you can tell, my fingers are barely touching. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. So yes, if you have a batwing fairing bike, you're trying to figure out some way to get around the cold winter thing, that might be it. I mean, it's not a whole lot more from what I can tell, but it's still just a little bit. And it might be enough, or I might have to flip these over. So it looks like they might be upside down. So, but we will go back to square one. I may try to flip one over and see if it makes any difference or not. Don't think it's going to, but never know. The reason why you don't tighten everything down, just this the one's going to be a pain in the butt to get off because of the camera mount. But hopefully everyone's having fun, doing good. Because I'm fixing to, once I get these on, tighten down, I'll probably end up staying live. But I'll end up hooking the microphone. I'll have to go inside and get the helmet. I didn't bring the helmet out with me. Let's see. Is there any way? Oh yeah. No, they both look like that. They're the same distance, top and bottom, so it's not going to make a difference. Well, that's interesting. It appears, yeah, pants work great for cloths, but it appears that the gasket on the brake reservoir cap leaking a little bit. And we'll just put all this back. Push that all the way out. Put the lock washer on, put the nut on, tighten it back down, and we will be done. And we will be, y'all be looking at the bike for a couple of minutes while I go inside and get the helmet and my wallet so I can actually nice and tight. What you want. I think this one's tight too, but we'll make sure. Nope, it's not nice and tight yet. I don't think it is. We don't need the mirrors up towards the... There we go. Alrighty. 10-15 minutes and got the handguards on. So, yeah, real quick, easy, simple. And it's not real expensive either. I mean, I'm sure it could be. But if these somewhat work, I'm not sure if Advent Blacks are the same size. Or if they're bigger. But I just wanted to try something. So, didn't want to spend a lot of money on something. So, took the one course of action that I know is been very little. So that's the handguards that I've got on the bike as of now. And we'll fix. So, stay tuned. We're going to go for a ride here in just a minute. Go back up. I gotta go get the wallet, go get the helmet, so I'll be right back. Oh. Whoa. Don't let it land on the mess. Alright. Move it back. What's there? Mic controller out. Oh yeah, gonna need some gloves of some sort. After all, it is 50 degrees out. Not like it's 70 or 80. Yeah, 50, so it's still gonna be a little chilly. Just don't know how much. Yeah, let's see here. I mean, most people with handguards typically have taller bars, I would say, and whatnot. I mean, mine barely come over, but there's just a little bit of a difference, height difference, above the fairing and the hand grips. So we're gonna see if it's actually gonna work with the day. So like that. That turn that on, Now here's the mic controller from Rode that I use. And where's the microphone? Gotta dig it out of the thing, or the wire anyways. So, now we do that. Heck. One problem. Always seems to be there, always a problem. Alrighty, put that over there, out of the way, so when I get back I gotta try to get off the bike to move it. This is kind of sort of one of those deals where it's kind of fun when you're doing something last minute that you meant to do the other day, but didn't get up in time from work to do it. So, alrighty. Now the microphone's plugged in. Alright. Oops, I forgot I got my coat still on the thing. Oh well. We can go for a little ride, test these things out. And if they work, great. If not, well, I may leave them on. Or I may not. And if I don't, well, might be a giveaway thing. That's closed, trunk's closed, everything else is closed. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, one thing that I did notice when I was working on the LEDs with custom dynamics, guy's like, yeah, the connector's supposed to be up at the top. Well, what had happened was, I'm guessing whenever they did the neck bearing change out on the bike about a month or two ago, the guy inadvertently thought he had the lower LEDs. He must have thought he plugged in the lower LEDs. Well, he didn't. The only thing he done was plug them into themselves. So that's where all that problem comes from. But in the process, those blue connectors that everybody's seen in the video, well, those ain't from me. In fact, they done that. So I don't know why they done that, because they cut 4 wires and then spliced them back together. Yeah, man, here we might have a problem. Okay, yep, this ain't gonna work, because I'm about sure I'm not gonna like doing this, but I gotta try it. Okay, it still works. Okay, so if you get the hydraulic clutch, the $20 kit, it works, but you don't get to throw your clutch all the way back to the back. But let's see. Yep, there's static. Can't really tell if it did or didn't, but I will say I have noticed that there's a little bit of wing still getting on my hands, but not as much, so these might actually be working. Touching my hands now. So this very well might be a good thing. I might actually be able to use it. Well, I'm going to have to wait until it gets about 20-30 degrees out and then give it a test run. Let's see. And of course the static starts in. There we go. That's better. Hopefully anyways. But yeah, these handguards seem to be blocking a little bit more wind than the fairings. So that's a good thing. That's what I was wanting. Something to block a little bit more of the wind off my hand than what the fairing's been doing. They seem to be doing the trick. So I'm gonna have to wait till it gets down to 20-30 degrees again, which will probably be pretty sure when I go to work on, well, won't be Sunday. I gotta take drinks in for the dinner at work, so it'll be Monday. Still debating on these. like to thank everybody. So handguards, yay, nay. I'm not sure. Not sure I really like the idea. Don't know yet. Still that issue. But I do wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, hope everybody that's able to ride or wants to ride can get out and ride. And I'd like to thank everyone that did stop by. Brad, Lone Cowboy, appreciate it. And hope to catch everybody on the next go around, next live, whatnot. I know I'll be watching Monkeys live if I'm able to while I'm at work Monday or Sunday. New Year's Eve, whatever day it is. Not all of us adults get to have New Year's Eve off. That's what sucks. We don't get to have all the holidays off. I know I will be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year. So everyone stay frosty. And catch y'all on the next one. It might be tomorrow. Don't know yet. So take care, and I'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.